Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty then. Yep, we left off after having just finished the Blue Moon tournament. So now it's time for the end game. Please head up here and into this room. Dr. Eagle, would you please tell us what you have in mind? Dr. Hikari's laser failed, so your plan is all we've got. Everyone, I've brought the tournament winner. He is the Blue Moon champion. Land. I heard the winner was from Electopia, but... Dad! Who would have thought we would meet here? So he's your son. Yes, this is Lan. I see, you must be very proud of him. Nice to meet you, Lan. I'm Dr. Regal, a mere scientist. Nice to meet you. Now let me tell you why I had you brought here. First of all, the reason why we search for the best net battlers, we recently heard 2 global-scale tournaments. We found the 2 greatest battlers, Lan and one other. But what has that got to do with the asteroid? Let me get straight to the point. That asteroid is man-made. Huh? It can't be. Someone actually made that asteroid? I couldn't believe it either at first, but signals on a cyberworld frequency were detected. A large spherical rocket may have been put into space, and over time, space dust could have attached to it. There's no record of a spherical rocket being launched. Yes, it's possible it was launched from another planet. Yeah, my cat's coming to say hi. But its origin is not of importance to us now. We must focus on changing the asteroid's course. Returning to my original topic, as this asteroid is not natural, it may contain a cyberworld. Do you see now? We send a Navi to the asteroid, he could control it. But how could we send a Navi into space? We converted your laser into a remote control system. Remember, Navis are program data, and every day we send program data by wireless means. But this is far too dangerous. A mission to space where anything... Yada yada. Yeah, cutting to the chase. So what must... Tests on the Navi transporter are nearly completed. We'll need you as soon as they're done. Alright, first we talked to our dad to get a Giga chip. Let's see. Okay, I'll lose you. Stop rubbing up against my phone. And no, there's nowhere to jack in this room, I've checked. Alrighty, moving on. Alright, so we gotta head to each country and jack into their net directly. I'll do Yumland first to show you why it was so important to save 6,000 Zenny for this part of the game. Nice. Now you talk to this Navi. You have to donate 6,000 Zenny in order to get access to the Yumland net. And if you happen to roll the Junkman scenario, then that requirement comes up during the tournament. So don't let yourself go below 6,000 Zenny, otherwise you're going to have to grind for it during the tournament, and that brings things to a halt. Max, because you're not getting anything from the battles with those machines. And yes, you do have to do 2 in the Yumland area. 1 to connect back to Electopia's nets, and 1 to connect back to Nettopia's nets. And this is why I stocked back up on unlockers. There are plenty that I haven't gotten yet. And your sub-chips roll over into your New Game Plus anyways. Alright, so if I'm in the upper one, those side bamboos can't come into my area. Alright, that's Yumland taken care of. Moving on, let's do Sharo next. Just because there's a secondary page I want to show you while we're at it. It doesn't say you can jack in, but you can jack in from that spot. This is the Space Center HP. Alright, so, Basically, it acts as a shortcut to the undernet, but it won't unlock until you A, talk to that Navi at the page, and then B, go track down the Navi with the cube code in Undernet 3. Alright, to talk to this Navi, thankfully he doesn't have you jump through any hoops. And here's Cold Man Alpha. That takes care of that one. Alright, that's Sharo's net reconnected. Alright, now let's do Netfreaka. Yep. Well, that's nice. Yep, you gotta do a, if memory serves, 3-round virus battle to get access. Alrighty, so there might be 2 in the Netfreaka area. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna go check the entrance to Sharo / the Undernet. Nope, alright, there's only 1 then. And if memory serves, that's the last one. Lan, this is Dad. Can you hear me? Yes, Dad, is something wrong? The criminal who damaged the net is hiding in Park Area 1. However, officials from Netopia have no jurisdiction to operate in the Electopia net, and Electopia officials are still without communication. Leave it to me. Thanks, Lan. First, find the official Navi in the Netopia area. He'll give you more details. Seems to feed through the internet. Yep. More specifically, a special cutoff area of the internet that only connects the town area and the park, that area of park area. I got the shortcut, so why not use it? This is exactly where you need to be anyways. Nice. Yep. Yep. There we go. Alrighty, so let's move on now. Just make your way through this incredibly, it's literally a straight line. Alright, so you just talk to this Navi and delete him. And then he blows himself up, and the transmitter thinks you got deleted. So Dr. Regal sends his own Navi first, and then you gotta go chase after him. However, first, I'm going to show you something in Park Area 3. And Park Area 2, for that matter, as a matter of fact. We'd have to restock them on traps. That was my last one. Nope, you don't have any on traps. Alright, moving on. More grist to the mill if nothing else. Nice. Alright, so now that we have the C slider, and also we can get Burnerman Alpha taken care of from this area. enough to afford it. Well, let's see if I can figure out a configuration to slot it in. Giving up undershirt. No, I wouldn't. And there we go. Let's move on for now. No, not Netopia. Actually, yeah, Netopia for a moment, if nothing else. Oh, yeah. Didn't think I was gonna get another one now that. And actually, I do have to go back over to Electopia for a minute. I've got to stock back up untrapped subchips. Who are you? Yep. Hang on, gotta look something up real quick. Huh, how about that? Okay, apparently there's no direct quiz NPCs in Battle Network 4. There is in 2, 3, 5, and 6, but not 4. That's neat, I guess. Oh, and there's one new jack-in point we can get to from Den Dome, if memory serves. I believe this is the point of the game where you can jack into the sink so to pick up the mystery data. Yes, it is. Sorry. Alright, let's move on and avert the meteor. I just head up onto the. And to sum up, Dr. Regal reveals he's the leader of Nebula, and you jack in through a secondary point to go stop him. Alright, to get to the meteor comps, you have to pass over these floor panels in the proper order. So 1, 2, 3, and so on, and so forth. Pass over them in the wrong order, and you have to start the area over. And once you pass over all the panels in the area, it opens the portal to the next area. Nice. Once you complete an area, you can spend as long as you want in it without triggering the hurry up mechanic. You'll see, because there's no way I'm getting through all the areas without triggering that. And here's the hurry up mechanic. You just gotta mash A, or whatever the equivalent you've chosen for the A button is. There we go. On to Area 3. Alright, on to Area 4. After I check to make sure I've got all the mystery data from this area. Alright, yep, there was one more. This is the last area with the point of no return if memory serves. Hi, Nosy. My cat has decided to come visit again. Hey. Oh, popping back up here? Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright, just one left. I'm gonna have to go all the way around to get to it, which means there's probably a third one of the hurry up mechanic. Yep. Because if it sucks you all the way up, then you have to redo the entire thing. Right, and now we have to face Dr. Regal's personal nabby, laserman.exe. So let's cut to the chase, shall we? Alrighty, so now, make sure you save before entering this, because it's the point of no return. Alrighty, here's where we meet the final boss game, Duo. Land, that must be the control system. Wonder how we can get in there. I moved so close. Evil energy detected. I am the operating system for the anti-planet missile. Duo. Anti-planet missile? What do you got against our planet? The only command in memory is to judge and destroy evil. A massive amount of evil's been detected on your planet. It is you humans. You are highly intelligent, but have evil in your hearts. I must punish your planet according to my program. I'm not gonna let you do that. This ends here. Let's see how powerful you really are. Do you have the power to wipe out your own evil? Mega Man, behind you! Thankfully, you have Buster Max, the Dark Soul doesn't. Alrighty, we did it! So you managed to defeat the evil within. A fine battle. However, you only succeeded in repressing your evilness. It is gone for now, but will likely reawaken one day. In short, you are not powerful enough to defeat evil. Living creatures all have both good and evil in their heart. No duh. The important thing is whether you can fight your own evil when it wakes. My mission is to destroy evil, even if it means annihilating the human race. I won't let you do that. This ends here. I am only following my program. I must destroy you because of the evil you have within. Battle body! Right arm! Left arm! Duo battle form! I know, we gotta save the planet. Here we go, Mega Man. Last routine set! Execute! Alright, so you just gotta hit that glowing spot when it glows. And we win. The battle body falls apart one piece at a time. How did you beat my battle form? But it is too late. Gravity is already pulling the missile toward your planet. It is too late to change course. Just wait and see. We won't ever give up. Then give it a try. I'm interested in seeing what you got. You should cross the bridge and then use the control system. Only 1 hour till it enters the atmosphere. I turn this. Dang, it's heavy. You can do it. Alright, so basically the people around the world cheer for Mega Man. And the high tension power line snaps. What's going on? Why have I been cut off from Mega Man? Seems a very high voltage. If it's high voltage but really low amperage, that would absolutely suck, but it wouldn't be lethal quickly. So there must be awakening some sort of latent power within him. Full synchro! Now I have seen what you can do. Your planet barely escaped destruction. I will delay punishing you for now. I will slumber as I travel the universe. Next time I pass by your planet, decades or even centuries from now, you will again be judged. Then we'll see if you need to be punished. Now be gone, little warrior. Alrighty, so you recover. Regal jumps off the ducking roof like a madman. And now we have to sit here and watch the credits, because I plan to do a couple post-game things. And maybe even start playthrough number 2, because you have to do 3 full playthroughs to complete everything in this game. They did choose a pretty background for the credits scroll, at least. So that's something. So how have you been, audience? May as well chat a bit while we wait for the credits to scroll. I've been good, at least. Oh, bye then. My cat decided to leave me. Yep. And no, there's no way to skip or speed this up. You'd think they would, given this is a port/remaster, but nope. Nice music for the credits scroll, too. Not much to complain about there. I moved it over so I can more easily grab it next time. Yep. Long ass credit scroll is what it is, though. Yeah, I think for playthrough number 2, I'm only really going to stream the new bits. So basically any tournament scenario I didn't get in playthrough 1. And then for scenario 3, again, if there are any I didn't get in playthrough 1, then I can just... And then I can show you the post-game area, Black Earth. Yep, that sounds like a good plan to me. If only to cut down on the repetitiveness for the streams. And to save time so I can move on to Battle Network 5 sooner. Alright, so I'm going to show you the Django the Solar Boy quest. But I've got to do a little bit of grinding for Zenny. Shouldn't be too big a problem, though. I'll likely get enough Zenny just by passing through the Undernet. Okay, so we're going to jack into the Netrika area because we need it to jack in from an area with strong sunlight. Alright. Gotta make our way back to the Undernet. Fortunately, it's not a super long trek when jacking in from the Netrika area specifically. Oh, let me activate Untrap. Ah, that's almost enough by itself. I get even one more money mystery data and I'll have enough to buy the solar sensor. Alright, so let's head on into the Undernet. I'm doing this so I can get the Nebula code so I can access the purple skull doors. Because I need to get all those before I can start playthrough 2. Because you have to make sure you get all available blue and purple mystery data in the game. And we'll also do a quick cleanup grind for any chips I missed. Because the viruses all change in playthrough 2 to playthrough 2 strength viruses. Therefore, you have to make sure you get them all. Otherwise, you might have to go back because you're going to need a complete standard library. Which means you might have to do playthrough 4, 5, and 6. If you mess up. Yep. Oh, wrong. Yeah, this way to get to Undernet 3. And that's enough Zenny. I now have the requisite 10,000 to get the solar sensor. Oh, great. Here's that Navi with the Space Center code. More bug frags are always nice as well. Alright, so now let's also get the shortcut now that we're in the post-game part of playthrough 1. That's most convenient for playthrough 3. There's more post-game in the undernet in playthrough number 3. Alright, so if memory serves, this one's the path to Undernet 6, specifically. Yep. I did, in fact, remember that correctly. I'm suddenly not saying no to all the extra mystery datas. Alright, so let's go find where the Navi in this area is that we need to talk to. Must be down here somewhere. No? Alright. Ah, that's the guy. Alright, and now that we're standing in a sunlight area, we can finish this quest. Nice. So make your way to the other warp path in this area to get to Undernet 4. Slowly rebuilding my bug frag supply after blowing 42 on my collect program. Which is necessary just because it forces battles to give you chips. Instead of Zenny or whatever. Alright, so just make your way back to the coffin in this area. Here's the other bug fracture during the game. Yeah, so after you get collect, you should probably just save bug frags till you have the full 100. Django, here! I can feel the sunlight. Now I can use Pile Driver. Django's from his own series of games known as Boctide. I really need to get the Boktai games at some point. Give them a proper try. Did you really think such an attack could defeat us, the Dark Denizens? Return to darkness, Shade Man! You defeated the vampire thanks to you, Megaman. It gives you a chip, and you can get the Nebula PCD code thingy from Shade Man's coffin. I'm just going to quickly go to all those doors and get the data. One here in Netopia area. Where is it? Ah, yes, it was over here. Super armor. That's been another good program, but I don't think I can fit that in until I get the last XMM. Assuming I don't already have it. If there's one more that can be found. So. Alright, so the rest, if memory serves, are in Sharo area. then the Electopia areas. Alright, so if memory serves, there's 2 in the ACDC areas. I think there might be 1 in the town area and maybe 1 in the park area. Let's start with the ACDC areas. Also, I'm going to slot in, not in the Gunsole 3. Alrighty, so now over to ACDC Area 3. I just mow down the gas enemies. And I do believe that is the very last one. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream, post the VOD over to my YouTube channel, Julian Lanning. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Off screen, I'll just do the remaining chips I gotta grind for. And anything else like that. And then I'll start playthrough 2 and proceed until I get a new tournament event that I didn't have before. Then I'll do another stream for that. And with that, I'm really cutting it off. So have a good day.